Ever since President Trump appointed a fifth conservative justice to the Supreme Court, there are two questions everyone has been asking. One, did Justice Ginsburg take her vitamins today? And two, when will conservatives try to use the new courts to overturn Roe v. Wade? Well, we don't know about the vitamins, but in the past few weeks, conservative lawmakers have made their move.
The abortion flashpoint all across the country, a wave of new restrictions gaining steam in states far beyond Alabama.
Georgia, Alabama, and Missouri are putting into place strict anti-abortion laws.
Alabama passing the nation's most restrictive abortion law, effectively banning abortion. Under the law, doctors could now face 99 years in prison for performing an abortion.
In signing the abortion bill, Alabama Governor Kay Ivey said it stands as a powerful testament to Alabamians' deeply held belief that every life is precious and that every life is a sacred gift from God.
You know, I'm not going to lie, America is a really confusing place because there's supposed to be a separation between church and state, right? But this governor is literally signing an anti-abortion law in God's name. Yeah, which is weird, which is really weird because I've read the Bible too, okay? And as much as God loved children, he also wasn't afraid to take out a bunch of kids when he wanted to. Yeah. I mean, when the Egyptians refused to release the Israelites, God sent locusts and frogs, and then when they didn't listen, he killed their firstborn sons, which is quite the escalation, you have to admit. If my neighbor was making noise and it's like, frogs, and don't listen, locusts, and they're like, all right, your son's gone, man, it's over. So obviously many people have been pissed off because these extreme laws were passed in places like Alabama. And it didn't help. It didn't help that the lawmakers who put these abortion restrictions in place just happened to be the biggest sausage fest ever. I mean, look at that, for real. 25 men passed this abortion law. They passed it through the Alabama Senate. Right? These are the people deciding what women in Alabama can do with their own bodies, which is crazy because none of these men will ever be pregnant. How are they writing the laws? It's like if the Amish wrote America's laws on cybersecurity. You don't know what you're talking about. The guy was just like, yeah, I'm going to write the laws. I'm going to write all of your laws. You see, every computer should have an angry goat in front of it to scare away the demons. Stay in your lane, Amish people. Now, it's no secret that these are some of the most extreme abortion laws America's ever seen, right? In fact, Alabama and Missouri have made abortion a crime, even in the cases of rape and incest. And for some Republicans, this is a step too far.
President Trump tweeting this weekend, for those who would like to know, I am strongly pro-life with the three exceptions, rape, incest, and protecting the life of the mother. The same position taken by Ronald Reagan.
I don't support the Alabama law. I believe that there ought to be exceptions. I'm pro-life, but there ought to be exceptions for rape and incest and where the life of the mother is at risk.
You know what's crazy? Is that 3 weeks ago, Trump and Romney's positions on abortion were the extreme positions. Yeah, but now thanks to Alabama and Missouri, these guys get to act like feminists. Yeah? Like, yeah, no, I'm on the side of the woman, except in these three cases. I mean, every time it should be against the law. I mean, I'm the reasonable guy. Because no, make no mistake, three exceptions is still bullshit, all right? You're still taking away a woman's right to choose. It's as simple as that. It's not reasonable. It just seems reasonable by comparison. It's like if one bully threatened to beat me up, steal my lunch, and give me a wedgie, and another bully steps in, he's like, hey, the wedgie's a step too far. Yeah, he's reasonable. So as it stands, these bills have been signed into law, which means now the courts have to decide if they're constitutional. And there's a good chance this will go all the way up to the newly conservative Supreme Court. Yeah. So if you're a woman in America right now who wants to be in control of her own body, this is a scary time. Luckily, there is one law firm in town that might have found a way to protect your uterus.
I'm Desi Leidick.
And I'm Dulce Sloan.
And we're attorneys at law.
Just don't Google that.
Right now, Republicans are trying to legislate what a woman can and cannot do with her body. So if you're a woman, you might feel like your only options are to either leave the country or marry your vibrator.
Mine's named Jorge.
But our law firm has a better solution.
Incorporate that pussy.
That's right, because corporations are the one thing Republicans don't want to regulate. So we'll turn your business into a business. And in their eyes, you'll go from baby maker to money maker.
We're regulating your vagina.
But it's a business now.
Well, in that case, here's a tax cut.
So call us today and make sure your private sector stays private.
We're talking about your vag.
And all that other stuff down there.
Everything but the butt.